All right, guys, some highlights from the live trading chat room at GreatStockPicks.com on Tuesday. Monday was a holiday, so today, first trading day of the week. One of our moderators, Kevin W., called PRAN here. These are 2-minute candles. Really nice bounce off the 8-period moving average. And as it started back up, he called this long at 8.11 with a stop 21 cents below, 7.90. And look at this. I'll switch 5-minute candles, give you a better look. So basically right down in here, and from 8.11, PRAN went to 10.74. That's $2.63 move on 21 cents risk. And what a great call by Kevin. Some of my calls today, I called CALL. Shook out here and then right back, and then it's in a tight little base right below the early high of the day. So I called this at 17.31 with a 17.21 stop, and there's the trigger, and that one was off to the races as well. 17.31, it went to 18.90. $1.59 in our favor on a dime risk. HZNP was another one of my calls. Here it is with 5-minute candles. It put in the early high right there, and then kind of broke out of this base here. Started to head back up toward the high of the day. You can see the move it made the other day. Really nice move, and it's in a nice long flag on the daily. So this is, close to a breakout on the daily, flagging nicely. Then you had this move the other day, and so I really liked it. When these sellers came in right here on this red candle, I really liked it over that candle. So I just called this as a long if it broke that red candle. I said 10.40 with a stop at 10.33. There's the trigger. Next thing you know, we're hitting new highs for the day, and it was off to the races as well. HZNP went to 11.08, so a 68-cent move on 7 cents risk. KNDI looked like this when I called it. I told the members in our chat room that it was flagging on an intraday basis and on a daily basis. So let me get a line going here. You kind of see that. That's not what I wanted. Let me try this again. You kind of see the flag there, right? And high from the other day. And so I just called it over this little flag. You still have the high of day to the left. KNDI. 1366 with a stop at 1350. There's the trigger. We get to the new high. We take out that high, and it went to 1409. So a 43-cent move in our favor on 16 cents risk. But we were never underwater in that one. That one worked out pretty well too. And B-Turk, one of our moderators, called BHP. 5-minute candles here. When it looked like this, he just called it long at 69.71 and a stop 7 cents below. That's what I love about that call. And it, and it just grinded higher literally the rest of the day from 69.71. It went as high as 70.35, but the beauty of it was on 7 cents risk. And that's the highlights I have from the chat room. The afternoon was dead. I don't think I made a call for the last 2.5 or 3 hours, but partially because the market was so dead, and partially because I was preoccupied with other things. Tax season sometimes gets a hold of me, and I get too much on my plate to trade the afternoons. But hopefully that'll be behind me pretty soon. But a really nice morning, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Have a good night.